Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Renee Box Young, a platform where we simply discuss, critique, and analyze, and simply talk about the sport of boxing in a level-headed, mature, coherent fashion. Hey, you know how we do it here, man. Definitely kings and queens. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. You know, subscribers since day one, recent subscribers, I appreciate you all. Thank you for, tuning in to the flash lives, commenting in the comment sections of the videos, tuning into the premieres of my videos in real time, the playback family. Definitely, I just appreciate each and every one of you. I definitely want to get right to this. If you're a new listener, if you love the sport of boxing, this is for you. Go ahead and subscribe. It doesn't cost you nothing. Hit the notification bell so you know when I do my premieres, okay, and when I do my flash lives and all that stuff. Thank you so much, guys. I want to get right on to this. Hey, Amanda Serrano, wonderful performance that she had against Yamileth in the Jake Paul undercard co-main event, right? Amazing. Shouts out to Amanda Serrano. I have shouted her out several times, man, in this platform in the duration, of a while. Always, when it comes to female boxing, I definitely salute her. My hat's off to her. Clarissa Shields, McCaskill, Katie Taylor, et cetera, man. There's just amazing warriors out there, definitely, when it comes to female pro boxing. And I've said this a lot, when it comes to fighters, I always try to at least, and I try to highlight and give emphasis on the coaches. The coaches are amazing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of us have the focal point, towards the fighter only, but we got to see the coach also, you know what I'm saying? And definitely give credit to the coaches, for all fighters, definitely, man, because it's the coaches who are the brains to a certain degree behind the fighter, definitely, and it's just awesome. I appreciate all coaches, including Amanda Serrano's coach. And you know how it is, man. I'm 100 with all these guys, and I got to speak my mind on this, man. I don't know where to start, honestly, but something went down, in that fight. I don't know how many people caught it or how many people are really paying attention to it and giving emphasis towards this, but I am, okay? This is why I'm making this video. I'm sure you saw it maybe after the fight, after, Katie Taylor gave a wonderful, impressive performance, as she always does, man. Her high IQ. I made a video, on Sunday night, as a matter of fact. I recorded it before the fight, as a matter of fact, before the whole card of Jake Paul and all that stuff, right? And the undercard and stuff like that. I made a video and talked about if Jake Paul is really serious about boxing, okay? I'll leave that video at the end of this one, and I gave my prediction, a quick prediction. It wasn't even on a prediction, that video, but I just threw it in there real fast. I said Katie Taylor, I got her winning because of her skills and her IQ and discipline, generally speaking. As a matter of fact, after the fight, Katie Taylor, I don't know how long after the fight it was. I think it was the next day or whatever. She said that she needs to rest at least, because of her 2 months of fighting and training and blah blah blah, whatever, right? Interviews and all that stuff, lead up to the whole fight. She said, I need at least 2 days of rest. 2 days, and then I responded to that tweet and said, that's why you are who you are, because of her discipline. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, respect to Amanda Serrano, man. Definitely, she's just a wonderful fighter and athlete, all around. She got the win, obviously, as you guys know, wonderful performance and IQ in that ring. I'm telling you, man. Yamileth put up a good fight too, man. Mexican fighter, Mexican boxer, definitely, man. She put up a great fight. I thought she was going to go down, as a matter of fact. I think it was, I don't remember which round it was, towards the end of the fight, last couple rounds or something like that. Man, Amanda Serrano clocked her. I thought, man, Yamileth was going down, man. But hey, man, through thick and thin, Yamileth was boxing her heart out, fighting her heart out. Respect to both, man, champs. I love it. Great fight, man. Great fight. After the fight, I'm sorry, man, with all due respect, I don't know Amanda Serrano's coach's name. Whatever. I don't know his name, okay? But Amanda Serrano's coach, it looked like there was some friction between Amanda Serrano's coach and Amanda Serrano and Yamileth's corner and Yamileth's coach. And it seems like he wouldn't stop. He kept looking over there. They were trash talking each other, and I didn't really know what was going on. And I want to show you what was going on, okay? And it's crazy. And I think it's, once again, I got to say something before I even say this. I definitely uplift the qualities in people. You know, first and foremost, I try to, at least, you know, I try to uplift the qualities and recognize the qualities, you know, and virtues that fighters have, and in this case, Amanda Serrano's coach has. We got to respect him to a certain degree as a coach, because look at where he brought, look at where he's taken the Serrano sisters. And I'm not just talking about Amanda, her sister also. If I'm not mistaken, her name is Cindy. But my focal point more when it comes to the sisters, it's Amanda, you know, because of the accolades she's accomplishing. You know, shouts out to Cindy, though. I think she fought Katie Taylor some time ago. You know, obviously Katie won. I mean, Katie's just really skilled too. So, you know, shouts out to the coach and what he has done and his grind. I mean, I don't negate that, and I can't ignore that, you know, in Amanda Serrano's coach, where he has taken Amanda and Cindy. I mean, he's taken them very far, ladies and gentlemen. We got to recognize that, definitely, man. We got to recognize his grind. We got to recognize his boxing and fighting IQ, combat sports IQ, you know. It's just, you know, hats off to him. Hats off to him. And I want to focus on this in this video, that, you know, what was going on there. And I think it was kind of messed up, man. It was really messed up what he was doing, okay? I understand that, you know, after the fight, okay, I don't know if you saw it. Like I said, there was like friction going back and forth, and it looked like Amanda Serrano's coach was just looking at the corner a lot, trash talking, getting near the Yamileth's coach, just trash talking. I don't know what he said. I don't care. Okay, but I thought in my mind when I saw that in the post fight, I thought, well, it's typical, you know, coaches going back and forth, which sometimes happens. Okay, it sometimes happens. I mean, you see it time and time again. Some, you know, throughout the sport of boxing, you know, historically speaking, and as of late too, you see sometimes corners get kind of heated up. I mean, it's not out of the ordinary, okay? Which is why when that happened, I was like, whatever. You know, it's just typical, you know, whatever. Yeah. So I want to show you this, though, okay? I want to get kind of more in depth so you can get kind of a holistic, to a certain degree at least, idea of what really went down, okay? These links I'm going to share in the description, okay? This is Amanda Serrano's, you know, official Twitter account, whatever. And check this out, man. I'm going to show you a couple things here. It says, finally got home after 2 months. This is what I was mentioning earlier, of traveling and fighting. I want to thank everyone, you know, yeah, my fans, my opponent, Yamileth. Without these amazing people, the show wouldn't have gone on. I need rest, food, and no gym for at least 2 days. And that's what I was referring to, that tweet, right? Now, the thing here is this. People noticed it, okay? People noticed it here in the chat, all right? I mean, she kind of responds here to people, you know, right here, watch. You know, she said, you know, this guy, you know, like I said, look in the description, you check it out. You're always respectful and humble, you know what I mean? Rest up, hope to see you back, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, here, and this person here says, what your corner did, I got my 2 cents there, but I'm just going to explain in this video, okay? So I don't need to focus on what I said there. What your corner did shouldn't have happened in boxing. No te rodees de personas así que destruyen lo que tú haces en el ring. Okay, what he's saying here in Spanish is, you know, don't surround yourself with people that don't surround yourself with people that can destroy what you do in the ring. You know, Yamileth did, you know, she gave it all, you know, and but your corner is a shame. Wow. You know, and people, you know, I get my 2 cents obviously, in Spanish too, but you know, you got people here that knew what went down, or at least detected it. We got another person here saying, congratulations, as always, you look great in a dominant performance. However, your trainer totally disrespected you. His behavior was totally out of line. He stole your moment. It's about you, and he represents you. Much success moving forward, and God bless you. Know, that's awesome. That's a great tweet right there, you know. I mean, it goes on, ladies and gentlemen. You know, my responses are there, but yeah, whatever. I'll just explain here. Great fight. Look at this other person. Great fight from yourself, but your trainer acted disgracefully and unfortunately will affect any future fights, because who wants to deal with him? Oh my gosh. You see, that's just to give you an idea. It's not just me who noticed that, and I'm going to get more into this in this tweet stuff, okay? Because it gets deeper. You know, first and foremost, I want to say this too, that it's very important that professionalism is maintained in the sport of boxing to a certain degree. I say to a certain degree because this is the fight business. This is the her game. I mean, maybe people will go to Amanda Serrano's coach's defense. I'm not even saying anything about Amanda Serrano, because Amanda Serrano, man, salute to her, shouts to her. This is not anything against her at all. This is against her coach, or at least criticism towards her coach, okay? Amanda Serrano, man, freaking professional, mature, wonderful role model. I mean, you know, etc., etc. Now, the problem here is that the coach, and that's true what that person tweeted earlier, that you saw it right there, you know, whoever it was, shouts out to him, you know, said that what a coach does in a fighter's corner can tarnish what a fighter does in the ring. And that's very true, because this coach, Amanda Serrano's coach, is part of Amanda Serrano's team. And whoever approaches Amanda Serrano, you know what I'm saying, has to come to the coach too. I don't know what he does exactly, Amanda Serrano. I don't know if he's her manager or whatever, but whatever, man. I mean, he's the corner. He's a part of the team. He's a very vital part of Amanda Serrano's team. And for him to do what he did, you know, you go too far sometimes. You go too far, because let's continue here, okay? You got to be an appropriate, you know, presentation of your fighter, okay? Now, let's go back here. Right here, this is her. Okay, check this out. This is her responding. This is the tweet we just came out of, okay? And the responses to that tweet. Nothing about the, you know, that response here that we were just in. Nothing about the trainer, nothing like that. It's all about Amanda, you know, saying thanks, you know, and this and that. And then people responding and noticing the coach's, you know, foolish reactions and foolish, you know, conduct, in my humble opinion. I call it foolish. You know what I'm saying? And she noticed that and responds and says this: okay, to all my fans, I've addressed as many questions as I could possibly about my corner issue in the fight. Okay, I don't know about all those other things she addressed. I didn't go through and check that out. Okay, I just, you know, my time, whatever. I'm just going over the gist and the meat of all this. Okay, and then she continues to say, some understood, others didn't. If you read, that's my take. I'm on my computer and can't stay on forever. I'm tired and hungry. Love you all. Okay, so she was just like, you know, hey, I've addressed this. Please drop it. You know, and other people continue here, and you know, I mean, other people continue, and you know, it is what it is. So, you know what I mean? And check this out. It goes further. Why? I mentioned it goes further because we go here to In the Ring with Christine. I follow people, you know, who post things on the sport of boxing just to, you know, absorb as much as I can. In the Ring with Christine, check her out. I really don't know. I think she has a, you know, a platform and stuff like that on YouTube with concerning boxing. I really don't know. I mean, it says right here, gym owner, cut woman, high performance Olympic coach. Okay, so that's her. Okay, I'm sorry, man. Sometimes I just don't have time to read the profiles of everybody. So, but shouts out to her, man. Definitely. She posted this, and it really informed me in depth more on what happened. Okay, she says, not happy about this at all. Serrano is so loved and respected. Props to her, facts, and her accomplishments. But her trainer was out of line. I mean, you got another person saying the same thing. I mean, the world saw it, ladies and gentlemen. The world saw it, ladies and gentlemen, and that's exactly why I'm making this video, and I think it's worthwhile to talk about. Okay, so. And she highlights or whatever, she inserts or responds to this tweet, and this tweet is from, or Instagram, whatever you want to call it, post. This is from Yamileth, okay, the fighter who fought Amanda, and it's all in Spanish. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to translate it. I don't want to get into that topic as far as translations. Okay, sometimes translations it's hard to translate. You know, literally word by word, and that's just another topic. Okay, but I'm gonna translate as best I can. Because so she says here, you know, I felt really appropriate. I felt really prepared for the fight, you know, with my new team and blah blah blah. You know, great experience, etc. etc. Great stuff. You know, shouts out to her. You know, I feel very proud of you guys. Thank you so much for your support and blah blah. And she says also, check this out, man. You know, I'm highly disappointed. For the insult, because of the insults, you know, offenses and verbal attacks that we had to go through or that we suffered, you know, me and my team. And, you know, those verbal attacks came from, you know, Amanda Serrano's coach. Okay. I was, you know, respectful at all times, you know, with the champion and her team. This is a sport and it shouldn't be tainted. This is a sport and it shouldn't be, you know, tainted. You know, I'm sad and, you know, quite disappointed for his conduct because he offended me and my team, and his attacks continue. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I'm saying. It goes deeper, man. So Yamileth, shouts out to her. You know, she's saying that it wasn't just that what happened in the ring, which was what I was referring to earlier in this video, but she says that he continued, man. Amanda Serrano's coach continued with that freaking, you know, trash talk and nonsense he was doing, you know. When, she says, when she was going, you know, getting on the ambulance, man, with paramedics. You know, if I'm not mistaken, you know, when somebody goes through that type of punishment that she went through, that Yamileth went through, links in the description a lot, you check it out. You know, they go to the ambulance and, you know, for protocol to go to the hospital. And this dude was still ranting and raving to her coach and corner and team or whatever. That's totally uncalled for, man. You see, that's what I want to talk about here. And this is when I don't care who I've said it time and time again. When I criticize something, I'm going to criticize. I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's not right, man. You know, the first several minutes of this video, I don't know how long it was, whatever, but I definitely, you know, recognize the amazing trajectory that Amanda Serrano's coach has brought Amanda and Cindy in their careers, and will continue taking them, because I'm sure he's going to do wonderful things. But I don't know if it was this, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. We got to listen, please. Look at the magnitude of the stage that Amanda Serrano was on in this event, ladies and gentlemen. I talked about it. I'm gonna leave the video at the end of this video. You know, in the Jake Paul video, I talked about MVP Promotions giving Amanda Serrano and her team, her whole team, an opportunity to shine more, because Amanda deserves it, and a lot more because of her accolades. I've said that many times, you know. And for her coach to do this, was it, you know, I kind of asked myself, was it because he was trying to showboat? Was it because of the limelight and the huge stage, the biggest stage he's ever been in his career, in my humble opinion? Okay, millions, if I'm not mistaken, plural, were watching this fight, ladies and gentlemen. Millions, if I'm not mistaken, you know, I mean, we're watching this event, and we're watching Amanda Serrano and this guy. And to see him act like that, was it because he was nervous? No, not nervous, but the pressure, because everybody's watching. Was he trying to prove something? I think it was pretty stupid, man. I mean, like I said, I get it. Him going back and forth in the ring after the fight, teams do that sometimes. Just be real, you know what I'm saying? I get it. But after I read that, what, you know, Yamileth was explaining, that he continued with this nonsense while she was getting on the ambulance. Show some freaking respect, Amanda Serrano's coach. Show some respect, man. That was totally uncalled for, man. That's totally, I don't know the words, man. You know, I hope he shapes up on this, man. I hope he shapes up in this, because that's uncalled for. And there's something out there. I don't know if it's true, okay? And I'm not gonna say it's true, but if it's true, my gosh, grow the heck up, man. I don't know if there's racism about this, because I heard something, I just don't remember which article, where I read it, or I don't know where the heck I read it from, that it's possible that, you know, he was, you know, throwing racial slurs towards Yamileth's corner. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, I don't tolerate freaking race. You know, I've said it time and time again on this platform. I don't do that race stuff, okay? That's just me. You know, it's one thing to ride for your race and rock for your race. That's fine. That's fine, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, you know, it's all good. People do that, you know, it is what it is. People stick to their own, and that's fine with me, man. You know what I'm saying? But when you start, you know, discriminating other people because of their race, get the heck out of here with that nonsense. I want to salute Tyson Fury in this, man. I know he's been criticized to the freaking T, man. And I get it, okay? I get it. I've said it time and time again. He's fishy. Tyson Fury's a fishy guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't even get into that whole controversy with Wilder and Fury, but I do think something was fishy in that rematch. But whatever. You can think what you want. Other platforms can think what they want. They can defend them. They can, you know, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, no one really has talked about this. And this happened a long time ago. I don't know when it was, but salute to Tyson Fury for this at least, okay? At least in this, okay? At least in this, okay? Like I said, man, I exalt qualities in everybody, okay? Tyson Fury some time ago, man, I don't know what it was and what movement it was, whatever he was trying to support, but he posted something on Twitter or something, on social media, man, whatever you call it, right? On his camera. And he said something that I really liked, man. It was a long time ago. He said something along the lines of, you know, him in the camera and his face in the camera. He said, anybody who's racist, I call you out. You know, I call you out, me and you, one-on-one, and let's spar in the gym. You know, in other words, he said, I'm going to smash you. If anybody who's racist, I'm calling you out. You know, contact me, and we'll get a fight in. And I appreciate that. Because racism is stupid, okay? I don't care. Like I said, man. I don't know if it's true, though, okay? I mean, those are allegations. I mean, maybe at the end of this video, I'll see an article around there that proves that he was throwing racial slurs at, you know, towards Yamileth's corner. But if that's the case, ladies and gentlemen, grow the freak up, man. grow up. But I don't know. Okay, so I don't want to, go too much on that, okay? But the fact of the matter here, is, I think Amanda Serrano's coach went way too far. Show some freaking respect, man. If your opponent who got smashed, who got beat, you won. What the heck are you doing here? What are you looking for? What kind of beat is squashed? It's over with. It's professional. It's a professional. I didn't like, okay, I mean, I didn't like either what Khabib did. I know it's MMA, but it's combat sports, okay? In UFC, whatever. What he did after he smashed Conor McGregor. I don't, that's not cool, man. I mean, you smashed Conor. It's over with, Khabib. I know it goes deep and it gets emotional, whatever, but you don't take that stuff out to the streets, man. That's, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who you're messing with. I understand Khabib, he's a warrior and stuff like that, but what he did after that, after smashing Conor McGregor, he freaking jumped the gate, whatever it called, the octagon fence, whatever. He jumped it and freaking, man, he means business, but, that's not, you beat Conor, you smashed him, the world saw it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was for a championship belt. Like I said, I really don't follow UFC, whatever he won, I think it was stripped to him for what he did. You see what happens when you do things, at the flip of a dime or whatever you call it, right? At the blink of at the blink, in a flash second. I don't know the phrases out there they use nowadays, but just boom, in a matter of a second, you do something stupid and you feel something and you do things. You can pay the price for that. You can really pay a serious price for doing those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? And what Amanda Serrano's coach did, man, I mean, it's like, okay, Amanda won, great, coach. You're in the limelight also. Show some freaking professionalism and respect to your opponent, to the team, to the opponents, you know what I mean? To your opponent's team. The world will respect you for that. Now Amanda Serrano's coach is getting this limelight of acting like an idiot. I'm sorry, man. Like I said, I try to say it with all due respect, but, and I hope he gives an apology. He's a grown man. Whatever the heck. He does whatever the heck he wants. And maybe he'll laugh at that. This platform's small. He probably won't ever hear this anyway. But, maybe he'll laugh at that idea. And some people do laugh at it. Oh, what is he going to apologize for? Whatever. I don't care. But, that would be the most appropriate thing to do, man. Say, you know what? I'm sorry for taking it too far. I haven't seen any apologies from the coach. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen any apologies from the coach. I think it was nonsense, man, what he was doing. So, I mean, hey, shouts out to Amanda Serrano. Shouts out. And the world is seeing it, man. I mean, that's the unfortunate thing here. That's the flip side to all this. Or that's one of the consequences and ramifications of Amanda Serrano's coach's actions. Okay? Amanda Serrano's sitting in the middle. That's why I put the thumbnail. She's like, hey, man, what are you doing, coach? You're messing it up for me. Stop acting like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Look at Amanda right there. She's like, hey, what are you doing, man? What's up? Stop it. Hey, it's all love to them, though, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about the actions. I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, you're an idiot. No, sometimes we act like idiots. And I say we because I do too. Okay? We're human freaking beings, you know what I'm saying? We mess up. We mess up from time to time. Sometimes we act like idiots. Okay? I'm not saying we are idiots. No, acting, it's another thing. Doing things that we shouldn't, that's another thing, Doesn't mean you're completely, you know what I'm saying? So, Amanda Serrano on the flip side, I mean, she kind of gets, I mean, her reputation speaks for itself, but with those actions that Amanda Serrano's coach did, kind of tarnishes her to a certain degree. With people that don't really maturely see everything in a holistic manner. You know what I'm saying? That's the horrible part about it. And I think Amanda, you know what I'm saying? Amanda, the way she carries herself, the way she talks and stuff like that, most people should decipher what is what. Most people should decipher, and it shouldn't tarnish Amanda Serrano's reputation at all. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't. Because the way she carries herself, the way she talks, the way she is, you know what I'm saying? Most people should be able to decipher, Amanda's coach and Amanda. You see what I'm saying? But hey, I wish the best for them, and I hope, we don't see anything like this again, you know what I'm saying? Me as a fan. Because what he was doing, man, and if it's true, man, that it was some racist stuff, man, go somewhere else with that nonsense. And I reiterate, that's why on this platform, I don't do that. I don't do that. And like I said, man, I'm not immature enough. I'm not immature to the point where if a platform or if a person rocks for their race, their fighter, because it's their race, that's cool. Do what you do. That's your thing. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to discriminating now, that's the fine line right there, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes to discriminating another race just because they're another race, stop that freaking nonsense. That's stupid, man. I'm sorry. I call it out for what it is. But I'm taking the benefit of the doubt here, and I'm hoping that's not what the coach was ranting and raving about. If that's the race, if it's racist stuff, man, yeah, I don't want to start with that, you know what I'm saying? But let's hope it wasn't. But generally speaking, he went too far anyways. Show some freaking respect to your opponents and to their corners. You know, when the fight's over, it's over. It is what it is. And if there is beef, that's between it should be between the fighters. And you know what I'm saying? It should be between the fighters. And if they want to continue in a rematch, get a rematch. You know, that's how things are solved and when it comes to combat sports. Rematch it up and get it on. But sometimes rematches aren't really necessary because of how a winner wins. You know what I'm saying? How much a winner wins and outclasses the opponent. But whatever. But we'll see what happens, man, and the developments of the story, you know, of what's going on here. I'm definitely going to look a little bit more into it. But I just wanted to bring that out. And shouts out to those who tweeted those things, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to, I think her name is in the ring, right? Salute to her, In the Ring with Christina or something like that. I mean, shouts out to her. Sorry about that for getting their name wrong or something like that. I'm sorry. But, okay. But yeah, shouts out to those who, you know, posted that stuff on Twitter. And then, you know, links in the description. Go check them out. And there's one more thing I'd like to, you know, mention here. It's a trip because shortly after this, all this stuff happened, you know, Amanda Serrano's Instagram account, it has like a limited number of comments now. Like you can't respond to any posts now. And it's funny because in one of those tweets, you know, that I shared in the description, one of those people who responded said that, you know, Amanda Serrano doesn't even handle her social media platforms, her profiles or whatever, that the coach is behind it. You know what I'm saying? He's the one in charge and he's the one responding. I don't know if that's true, whatever, but it's a trip how now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't doubt it though, because now all of a sudden, you know, when you go to her Instagram account, it's like the comments are blocked now. You can't comment in the comment section. At least I could have showed you here, but you know, I just don't want to, you know, get too long, you know, spending too much time in that. So you check it out on an Instagram account. Maybe he unblocked it. I don't know, or she, or I don't know, right? But it's a trip how that's happening now. So maybe he's trying to avoid all the criticism because, you know, people are speaking out. Maybe he's trying to avoid that criticism and limit it, you know what I'm saying, in social media. But who knows, right? So yeah, man, Renee Box Young, thank guys. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this? Do you think that, you know, Amanda Serrano's coach went too far? Maybe you don't think he went too far. I think he did. Especially when it was more he went too far after the ring. When Yamileth was going to, you know, getting in the ambulance and stuff. That's where you're going too far right there. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm making this video. You see what I'm saying? If it were just in the ring, going back and forth, little dumb things or whatever, you know, beef thing, I don't care. That's just, sometimes it happens in the fight game. But he just kept going, man. Freaking cut it out. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what do you think? And like I said, maybe you don't think he went too far. I mean, it's just your opinion. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a different opinions. This is just mine, though. You see? Renee Box Young, man. And we got to, and I like what, I'm sorry, I keep thinking I'm going to conclude, right? But, you know, Yamileth, salute to her. Because it's true what she said. We got to hold the purity of the sport. We can't let the sport get tarnished by immaturities, you know, by things like this. It's just not right. You know what I'm saying? So comment in the comment section, please. Thank you guys so much for tuning in real-time premiere, you know, playback gang. I salute each and every one of you. What are your opinions? Maybe you know something I don't. Go ahead and comment in the comment section. I appreciate you all, man. Thank you so much. Renee Box Young, platform where we simply discuss, critique, analyze, and talk about sport of boxing. If you love sport of boxing, this is a place for you. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I do my premieres, okay, and when I do my flash lives. Peace out. Stay safe, family.